it's been kind of a slow sports week, at least for us. The
Hmm.
Cowboys really haven't made too many headlines this week. Uh, they seem like they're in draft mode. It's going to be a couple weeks until the draft, so I'm
Hmm.
excited for that. Just kind of see who the Cowboys end up going after, or do they trade down? Do they trade out of the first? Like, what are they looking to do? So we'll see on that. But as far as our local sports teams goes, we covered this when it first happened, and
Yes.
bro, that's been at least a solid month. And god
Hmm.
dang, if we ain't still talking about this,
Bro,
like, bro,
it's
quit beating the
hey,
dead horse.
it's still a touchy subject for some people, man. Some people are still butthurt about this whole situation. So I can understand it. I can see why people are butthurt about it.
I definitely understand the impact of the trade, but what we're gonna get into is Luka Doncic comes back to Dallas,
The return.
the return of the prodigal son. Luka comes back to the AAC
Mm-hmm.
with the Lakers,
Mm-hmm.
and it's still the same thing, right? It's
Hmm.
the heat for Nico has
Oh
not
my
died
lord.
down. It
At
just
all.
it's still at a fever pitch.
Mm-hmm.
The fans are still not over it.
Mm-mm.
I don't think it's ever gonna stop until either Nico's fired, he quits,
Mm-hmm.
or I mean, worst case, Dumont and the Adelsons sell the team. They just bought this team,
Mm.
and I'm wondering, have they already done so much irreparable damage to the credibility that
Mm.
they're just like, they'll never do right by the fans again? You traded away a once in a lifetime generational talent,
Mm.
and
And
you
there
said we're
are.
doing it for the future of the franchise,
Mhm.
but you traded him for a guy that's always hurt and doesn't have much of a future, in my opinion, left
Mhm.
in Anthony Davis. So it's like, what what it it doesn't feel like that was the truth. I think Nico Harrison just didn't like Luca, bro. I don't think that he cared for his work ethic and how
I think
he
I think that had a lot to do with it, bro. I mean, when you look at it and look at the interviews that they had after the fact, after that trade was made, it was like, we're doing this for the betterment of the team. It wasn't good for our dynamic in the locker room and this and that. Like they try to put it on like Luca was a bad teammate or Luca wasn't up to par. He wasn't meeting their standards or what they felt were the standards of the team. And to me, it's like you could obviously tell that Nico had something against Luca. It was plain as day, man. So um, I hate again, kind of like most of the Maverick fans, because we had talked about this not too long ago. I literally just got back into watching basketball when Luca was making that when the Mavericks were making that playoff run last year.
yep.
So it was one of those things where I was like, man, this kid is fucking awesome. He's really good. Terrible at defense, but as far as an offensive player, the man is outstanding. He is
Right.
phenomenal. If he could get on defense and get his defensive game up, he would be unstoppable. But um, to see him being traded that quickly, especially after someone like me becoming getting back into basketball, it was like, why? Why would you? That would be the equivalent of the Bulls giving up on Jordan after the first 2 or 3 years and just being like, yeah, we're just going to move away from Jordan and let him go somewhere else or
Yeah,
trade him for somewhere
if the
else.
Bulls just gave up on Jordan after like 4 or 5 years, and they were just like,
Yeah.
okay, it's never gonna happen, and then Jordan goes on to win six.
Hmm.
Like, come on, dude. Like, you gotta let the man cook. And I
Yeah.
do think Luca with Kyrie and a bunch of spares took this team to the finals.
Yes.
Now they got the tar beat out of them by Boston, but Boston
Hmm.
was just stacked from 1 through 6, dog.
Yeah.
Like they were stacked. So you have to understand that the Mavericks were just, as a unit, they were outmatched.
Yeah.
But even like that, I feel like the Mavericks had the best player on the floor in the finals,
Yep.
but the Celtics had the best roster on the floor.
I
So
agree with that.
Luka is in LA. He's kind of doing his thing. He's showing out. He's showing everybody in Tinseltown that they got a steal when they
They made a
traded for him.
damn good decision. That's what they did. They made a damn good decision.
They didn't even have to make a decision. Nico called them and said, "Hey, do y'all want him?"
Don't remind the people because the people will be commenting on this
There was
video.
they didn't, bruh. That's like walking into a bank and the teller says, "Hey, do you want everything that's in the drawer? Do you want everything that's in the vault? What do I got to do for it? We'll give it to you." Sure. Why not? Who the hell's going to say no to that?
No one.
And you're not going to be in trouble.
No one. Oh Lord.
Just put everything in the trunk. So
Pretty much.
Luka comes back. He's getting ready. You know, Trae Young actually put this on X. He was like, Luka would have never left Dallas. And
Nuh-uh.
Trae Young and Luka are like rivals, right? Like those
Mhm.
guys came in the league together. We ended up they ended up trading to where Trae Young went to Phoenix or Atlanta, I can't remember. And Luka ended up here. Like we had
In
our
Dallas.
eyes on Luka that year.
Yeah.
And so you people around the league are kind of like they're reacting to him coming back,
Mhm.
and everybody's tuned in. They're ready to see this game, and Luka didn't disappoint. You know, he dropped. I think you said 45.
45 on
Like
us.
he worked the Mavericks, but the biggest story of the night was the Mavericks were doing everything they could as a franchise to kind of give him a welcome back.
Yeah.
They paid him tributes.
Mhm.
Uh, they were trying to do stuff with certain sponsors, and Luka's team was like, "Yeah, we're not doing that." Like, no.
Yeah.
Um, but they played a tribute video for Luka before the game, and the story is, you know, how emotional Luka was,
Yeah.
and how Luka really
And
wanted to be here. Like
rightfully,
this was home.
yeah, rightfully so, man. I mean, this was the place where he started. This is where it all started for him. We drafted him as a rookie, and he has nothing but great memories here in Dallas of growing into the role that he is, growing into the player that he is today. And why wouldn't you get emotional? Especially coming back to what you thought at one point was home, and not expecting to ever leave. And then for you to come back and for them to play a tribute video to you, showing the appreciation that this city had for him. You're going to get emotional as an athlete.
Yes, absolutely.
Mhm.
So I don't know if you have the video ready, Julio. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, brother.
Your attention to the video board for a special tribute video.
With the fifth pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Luka Doncic from Ljubljana, Slovenia, and Real Madrid.
Hi, it's Luka Doncic. I'm really excited to be a part of the Dallas Mavericks team, and I hope you will enjoy my games and you will enjoy how I play, and I hope to see you soon.
There it is! Corner, Luka! Goes in!
And 2019 Rookie of the Year is
Luka Doncic.
2 seconds. Doncic for the win. Oh, yeah! Luka Doncic! Luka Doncic with a little spice. How did he get that through all those defenders and hands and arms?
Trying to win it back. Win is a win.
Just fucking around, bro.
Hey, my baby.
How'd you like your coffee? Is it a little Kareem?
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good!
How you feeling, Luka?
Amazing.
Leading the break, Paul nipping at his heels.
Outside, what a pass, Washington. Oh! Doncic maneuvers for the lead. Got it. Got it.
What you got to say? You guys are 3, 1, 2, 3. There you go.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And you can see the
And
emotion in
guard,
his face,
in his
bro.
7th season from
He's
Slovenia,
crying.
number 77, Luka Doncic.
They still announce him like he's part of the Mavericks, bro. So yeah, man. Very, as you could tell, very emotional, a very emotional Luka.
Yes.
And again, got emotional and still dropped 45 on our ass that night. So I mean, and I think he did that just to prove a point. Like,
I wanted him to
yeah,
go off. Like, I think everybody in Dallas that's a
everybody
true
did.
Mavericks fan
Yeah,
wanted to see that. They wanted to see Luka show Nico and Dumont
destroy. Yeah.
that was the stupidest thing they could have done was trade him away.
Mm-hmm.
And
And I'm
especially for
glad
what
he
they
did.
got.
And I'm glad he did, man. I'm glad that he went off. I'm very glad. I think I saw another video somewhere else. I don't have that video pulled up, but as after he made his 45th point, it was probably even before that. I think he was about to score 43 at one point. You could start hearing the crowd fire Nico, fire Nico, fire. The entire arena was screaming that, and it's like
It's not gonna stop.
it's
It's not
not
gonna
going
get
to.
better.
Nah. And I heard a rumor out there somewhere, and I know that there's a lot of conspiracy theories and this and that and the other, but there was one rumor that I did hear that was floating around that supposedly that Dallas is going to try to see what they can do to get him back, but highly doubt that that's going to happen. I
He's
don't
not
know.
eligible for a supermax. We cost him, I think, like over 100 mil
Mhm.
by trading him away,
Yeah.
and now we're talking about we want to get him back. What are you gonna do? Like
if I'm Luka, I'm like, you better honor that fucking supermax and give me what I was supposed to get
hey,
paid so
you
that
better
way I
pay
can come
me
back.
everything. I want it
Thing, all of it.
all of it. I'm
So
interested, bro, to see how Luka's career continues to develop. I
yeah,
think
hell yeah.
he's just an amazing talent, generational talent. Luka Magic, as he was known here. The guy just did so many amazing things. He seemed like he was just a good person.
He was.
After the fact, after the game, he went to like a store and was signing autographs and like
Mm-hmm.
being a cashier and selling all kinds of sports memorabilia and stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
he was just here in Dallas, like trying to do the thing. So I give Luka nothing but kudos. He's handled it with true class. He's been just the epitome of a professional through it all. He hasn't badmouthed anybody.
No.
He hasn't thrown a fit or anything like that. He just continues to play ball because that's what he
Yeah.
loves to do. He loves to just play ball.
Yeah.
The other thing that kind of pissed me off was and just lets me know why Skip Bayless's ain't on TV anymore. His dumb ass is out here like talking about if Luka's why are you crying if you hurt you that bad? Why are you even here in LA? Like, bro, chill out.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I
like
didn't hear that, bro. I didn't hear that.
stupid, just dumb.
What
Like
kind of dumb shit is that? I mean, any player, I don't care who you are, any player, if you played for an extended period of time for one team and then you get traded to a different team, but you have the opportunity to come back to that city, even if it's to play against your old team, you're gonna get emotional, especially if you left such a large footprint, such a large impact on not only the team or the franchise, but the city. The amount of people that love Luka here in Dallas is crazy, bro. Crazy.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't he get emotional? This is where it all started for him. This is
It
where
ain't been
everything
nothing but
began.
love for Luca, bro.
Always, always, and it still is. And
And
that's why I
and
think,
he loved the city back, dog.
yeah,
That's
and
why
that's
he's
why I
got
think in the
emotions like that.
yeah, in the post game interview when they were interviewing him, he's like, I'm super happy. I'm super excited that, I still feel the love from the city. I still feel that welcoming here. Um, I am happy that I dropped 45, but I'm still happy that people have my back here in Dallas. It's like he
Always.
knows, always, bro.
The fans, I promise you, the fans would have
Oh hell no,
never
hell no.
let that slide if they would have known that was coming down the pipe.
Yeah, the hell with all that, man.
That's insane, dog. So shout out
Crazy.
Luca Magic.
Yes, sir.
I hope you guys crush it. And to hell with the Mavericks until otherwise. I have not
Until they
watched
fix this. Until they
any games from the Mavericks since they traded Luca.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you either. I haven't watched any games either. And from what I understand, we're not even in the playoffs right now, or not even
No, bro.
close to making the
I
playoffs.
think we made the play in. Is my
And
understanding.
if we win, then we get to the playoffs.
Then you
But
get to get in the
yeah,
playoffs. Yeah.
yeah, nah, bro. It ain't the same.
And
It ain't.
we're putting that like the Lakers are posting on their social media that they're in the playoffs, and then we're putting on social media that
Yeah,
we made the play in.
we're in the plans. We're in
Stupid
the plans.
idiot. These Mavericks, bro. God
I
dang it,
swear.
Mavericks. Bring back Mark Cuban, dog.
For real, please.
Bring him back. Mark, come back.
Mark, if you're listening, please come back and just
And
make
buy the
everything
team
right.
back for pennies on the dollar. Don't pay full price. Retail is for suckers.
For real. Retail. You know better than anybody else. Retail is for suckers.
Woo,
Oh,
but
Lord.
oh my goodness.